Hi, I'm your future Prime Minister, Keven Rudd, but we don't have to go on formalities here. You can call me Keven, or Kev, or if you like, Cuddly Kev, the Kevster, your Cobber Kev, or just plain Kevy Poo. Ruddy, Uncle Kev, the Ruddmeister, Honest Kev, Kevy Bobs, Christian Kev, Kevy Baby, Ruddy Chops, your best buddy Ruddy. Tickle Me Kevo, Kevy Darling, Ruddy Pants, Ruddy Britches, the Rudd Baron, Ruddy Rudster. But whatever you do, don't ever call me comrade. Good night. Good evening. Nice to be with me. Since becoming Prime Minister at the last AC Nielsen poll, people all over Australia come up to me and ask, why is John Howard carrying on like he's still running the country? It's a fair question. The answer, I believe, is that John Howard is deluding himself. He's living in some sort of fantasy land where, despite all my strong polling, all the summits I've held, all the television appearances I've done, he continues to hang on to the fragile lifeline of an election victory and a democratic mandate from years ago. And let me just say this, it's almost sad. In fact, the other night when I was hosting a dinner for Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice at the Lodge, Mr. Howard insisted on taking a seat at the dinner table, mumbling something about waiting for an election. It was embarrassing, so I gave him my permission. Look, I'm enjoying the job of Prime Minister. Yes, it's hard work, particularly when your party's in opposition, but that won't stop me. And in conclusion, let me just say this. John Howard, get out of my office. Good night, subjects.